But to tell me I came out with DeAndre Swift over
That point
Bijan.
where Jordan Davis could, still play the same. Yo. What's going on, everybody? Come on, man. It's Inside the Nuts with your boy King DV and my co-host.
You already know, man. You already know, man. You ain't even got to say it twice, man. 2 times would be too much. How you feeling today, man? How's it going,
I'm good.
man?
I'm good, man. On Twitter as usual, going back and forth with these Cowgirls fans, talking about stuff that happened to us in the Super Bowl. We're gonna get into everything. It's gonna be. I got time today. That's all I'm gonna say. What's going on with you though?
I got some time today too, man. Man, I kind of been trying not to troll, but it seems like they don't want to let me live on Twitter, man. So I got to do what I got to do. They real disrespectful on that Twitter, man. They steady talk about the same thing. It ain't changed. It ain't changed. They ain't giving us a break. They talking about the same stuff, man.
Every day.
They want to get into it. You want to go ahead and drop the clip early, man, so we can get right into it, man?
Yeah, man. Let's make that a hot topic.
What are you guys
the clip they talk about?
Is there anything out there like, you know what? This if we can overcome this one thing, we'll be right where we left off last year.
Turnover. That's the reason I feel like we lost the last one. We had that one big turnover that as an offense we gave up 7 points. I mean that was basically the difference of the game.
So I can see why. I can see why Deshaun actually said this. Not Deshaun. I'm sorry, Devontae. Deshaun. What am I talking about? I can see why Devontae said this. I really believe that he's putting all the blame on the offense, and it was trying not to, down the defense. But the defense was the issue. We do. Besides that fumble, like I said, we went up 10 at half. It was 24-14 at half. And then we went up 10 again, but then we lost the lead because now if he said that fumble gave them momentum, I would say, okay, you got a point there because now you're in the game. So yes, from that standpoint, I can agree, but it's a team sport. 53 men on the roster. That defense needed to step up. Special teams needed to do their job, especially with that big return. It's a lot of things that happened that cost us that Super Bowl, And yeah, it was a mistake that he fumbled, but at the same time, that wasn't one of the mistakes that cost us the game. The holding call that was called at the end cost us the game. The running game, like you pointed out to me so many times, that cost us the game. Because I guess he tweaked his knee, Miles Sanders, and we didn't get nothing from him. And then Kenny G, he wasn't Kenny G like he was in the previous 2 games. So I say that to say this: the fumble, yes, it was momentum shift, but I don't think that cost us the game because things happen in football. It's football. It's any given Sunday or any given Super Bowl or whatever. But at the end of the day, we were up. It takes for the defense to step up, and then also all year, like I said before, in last episode, we scored the most points in the second quarter, and then the defense is supposed to hold us down, and we run that ball out with just by the running game, and that's how we won ball games. We couldn't win ball games because now we got to score, which was amazing by Jalen Hurts to tie the game up when we were down. All we needed is one stop. We didn't stop them all game, and especially in the second half. All we needed was that one stop, and we failed to do that, and that's how the Chiefs became the Super Bowl champions.
The fumble only cost us 7 points, right? We still went up 10. We still came out at halftime. We still scored. We still had an opportunity with the game on the line, 3 quarters after that fumble, to take over this game and win. And we did it. We didn't. We let the defense get in positions to win games, and they hadn't done it all season under Gannon, man, unless, the offense really took over and gave them a little leeway. So I feel like the fumble didn't cost us the game, man. It put us in a position to fight. We fought back. There's no other way of denying that, man. We didn't go down off that fumble. If they had took the lead and somehow we couldn't get back in the game, maybe. But we went up 10 after that. They tied it up. We went up 10 again.
Right.
So at that point, we still had a chance to really get it in, and we did not capitalize on defense or the running game.
Right.
More
here's
defense
my question.
than running game, though.
Bro. Here's my question to you, though, because people like JC, Sports Talk, shout out to bro, shout out to BG, and all them. They always talk about this field, right? They always talk about the field. They never talk about the offense was rolling. Offense was rolling. The offense didn't have an issue with the field. Why did the defense have issues with it?
It wasn't the whole defense, though. If you really look at it, it was more the defensive ends, man, because Jordan Davis was in position to get like 2 or 3 of those sacks.
Yeah.
He just blew it. He didn't wrap up, whatever he supposed to do. He didn't do it. I feel like they were more prepared than us on that field.
Right. They were. And a lot of people speculating, talking about one of the referees, not the referees, the people that, cater to the field, actually set that up for his team to win because he's a fan of the Chiefs also. But, neither here or there, man. It's a whole new year. Everybody's 0-0. And I really believe that, it's a lot of reasons why we lost that game. It's not just the fumble. It's a momentum shift, yes, but we bounced right back after that.
We brought the momentum back, full circle.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that. And then Jalen Hurts to put us in a position to tie the game up and just have a minute or so left to be like, yo, just get me one stop. I guarantee you we would either got the field goal or we would have either got a touchdown, regardless, because we were moving. We were moving every single time we had the ball on offense, except for probably twice.
Man, I don't really understand why the fumble is so significant. He might not even been talking about Jalen Hurts just in the Super Bowl. There's been plenty of ball security. Hold on. Miles Sanders fumbled in that same game.
Yeah, but they called it back.
It's still part of ball security. What's up, y'all? Hey, appreciate y'all for popping in, man.
But the reason why it's such a big issue, especially to the Cowgirls fans, and I wish Cole's Cowboy come his ass in here, but the reason why it's so big to him.
Yeah, y'all, this is a call-in show. I'm gonna be dropping the link soon.
A lot of people come at Dakota Rain, right? So now he's trying to pick out a flaw for Jalen Hurts. His flaw was the fumble. So my rebuttal was at least Jalen Hurts at least Jalen Hurts got to the Super Bowl and fumbled. To have that be a bad thing for him. Dakota Rain would never make it to the Super Bowl. He would never make it to the Super Bowl. Because that
Super Bowl type quarterback.
That offense for the Dallas Cowboys is strictly for Dakota. And that's not a recipe for winning football games. It's not. That running game helped him out. Amari Cooper helped him out. Schultz helped him out. Witten, his last couple years there, helped him out. Ezekiel Elliott helped him out. They surrounded people with them. That's where their window was with him to win that Super Bowl, and they didn't get it done because they put the keys in his hand, and look what happened. Dakota is not that guy. He's not. It's quarterbacks way better than him. I don't even think Dakota should be top 10. And that's another conversation for another day. But I don't think he's top 10.
I've been saying that he wasn't top 10. You feel me? But I'm not gonna knock people for loving their quarterback because he on the team. Because when Carson Wentz was falling off, I wasn't all that supportive of his fall off either. I was in denial too. They've been in denial for a little minute, and they did it with 2 quarterbacks. Tony Romo wasn't all that great either.
Right.
They have been known for being okay with mediocre play, and that's just something we don't go for in the Philadelphia Eagles, man. We don't do that. If you mediocre, you got 1 to 2 seasons to get it right, and then we gonna boo you.
Yeah.
We gonna tell the truth about you. I'm utterly surprised Embiid ain't getting more hate because of what I've seen the Eagles fans do, but I think the Eagle fans and the Sixers fans are a little different.
I'm gonna just speak on it a little bit because I'm a Sixers fan. I'm gonna speak on it just a little bit. Philadelphia is an emotional city. Philadelphia want their players to play for them, play for the city, play with heart. AI set the standard. He did. So now when you see somebody like Embiid, when you see somebody like James Harden not play with that standard, then we have an issue. But we also emotional fans to the point where I got on here, well, on YouTube and basically said, look, I am not going to talk Sixers no more until they fix it. That's my team. I'm going to talk about them, but at the end of the day, they still need to fix it. They do. And Joel Embiid, everybody kept saying, oh, get rid of him, trade him, blow it up and all that. But you can't trade him, especially after he won MVP. You can't, regardless of what everybody thinks about him winning MVP, you can't trade him. But you cannot sign back James Harden. You can't. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey man, y'all hit that link, man, pinned in the messages at the top. Y'all come in here, man. Y'all talk to us, man. Give us a little second, man. We got a lot to talk about. And right now we just, we taking it easy, giving y'all a little piece, a little dose. We got some things to get into, man. So y'all pop in here so we can talk about it, man. We want to know how y'all feel, man. We know it's been a lot going on, man, but
feel good, man. I feel good about my Eagles, man. That's what I got looking forward to, man. I can't count on the Sixers, can't count on the Phillies, even though they won today. But I can't count on the Phillies as well. So Eagles is next up. I'm not 4 for 4. I'm not a Flyers fan. I'm black. I'm sorry. I can't like hockey. But yeah. I'm 3 for 4. 3 for 4. And I'm only 3 for 4 when the Phillies are playing in October. Once they play in October, then yeah, that's real ball right there. So, but yeah, I'm waiting for these Eagles to, get it on the popping. I need this.
I don't really follow the Phillies that much, but I know we was in the World Series last year.
Yeah.
I know it's. I know we lost.
Our bets wasn't awakened.
Like connecting with the ball.
We could not hit anything. Cannot. So it is what it is, man. On to the next year, and we starting off a little slow.
We're gonna drop another clip, and you can give me your honest opinion on this right here. Then
Would you say you're top 10?
Definitely, I would say top 10.
Bro,
Okay.
you had 1,200 yards last year and 7 TDs, and you had a dog on the other side, right? So that's special. Like, think about that.
Devontae Smith is top 10. A lot of people take his route running.
Hold on, before you get into it, I had a question before you get into it.
Go.
Can you somehow replicate me these 10 you have before you answer this question? I just want to know your top 10. Then when I get ready to answer the question, I'll give you my 10.
Wow. Okay. On a spot like that, bro. On a spot like that.
Everybody,
right.
Hey, listen. Everybody in the comments, you ain't got to give 10, but give 5. Give your top 5 in the comments. Let us know how you feel while DV run down his top 10.
Damn. Devontae Adams. That's number 1 for me.
Okay.
Then you got Tariq Evans.
Okay, so you got Hill second. You got Cheetah second.
That's what I mean, not Evans. What the hell am I talking about? Tyreek Hill. I will say I have AJ Brown third.
Ooh.
I have AJ Brown third.
Okay.
I got Jay Jettis fourth.
Okay.
Fifth would be probably be Bengals receiver.
Ja'Marr Chase. So just to recap, y'all, for his 5 right now, he has Davante Adams, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, and Ja'Marr Chase.
Yep.
All right, let me get these bottom 5, man.
Now we're gonna get this bottom 5. So the bottom 5 receiver wise. Nope, he not that high. Can't put him. He more like 8th. So I'm just going through the whole league right now, and Stephon Diggs got to be 6th.
I thought so. I was just finna ask you about him, but I ain't want to jump out of too far real quick.
Stephon Diggs got to be 6th.
Y'all drop your top 5s in the comments, man. Drop your 5s in the comments.
I hate to say it, but you know, CeeDee Lamb got to be 7th.
Okay, I like that. That's real grown man stuff right there. I like that.
CeeDee Lamb got to be 7th.
Okay.
8th. We got no. That's a good receiver.
Quasi the Great said he got Davante Adams 1 too.
Yeah, 1. Yeah. Scary Terry ain't no slouch, man. I gotta put him.
You going Terry at 8?
Nah. Terry more like 10. Like I got a Devontae Smith over him.
Okay.
And a lot of people could say I'm biased, but I got Devontae Smith over him. So he's 10. Devontae Smith is 9. So number 8. That's all I'm missing. Let me not hate. Gotta put Debo in there. Gotta put Debo at 8.
Okay. So
I have to.
All right, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna give him the top 10 right now before he answers this question about Devontae Smith. So his top 10 is Davante Adams, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, Ja'Marr Chase. 6 is hold on, who you had 6?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, yeah. Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Debo, Devontae, and then 10 you had Terry McLaurin.
What?
I hear somebody say CeeDee not top 10.
Let's not hate
Quasi. Let's
bro. I know he played for the ops. But do not hate Queasy. Don't hate, bro. Don't
Quasi
hate.
the Great says his top 5s: Adams, Jetta, Hill, Chase, AJ.
So basically the same as mine. It's just switched.
He just switched it. All right. So tell me why you think Devontae Smith. Oh, he said he 11. He got him 11. He got CeeDee Lamb 11. Right outside the top 10.
He just don't want him in the top 10. It's cool. It's cool.
So you tell me your opinion on why you put Smitty 9.
Because regardless if we say 1A, 1B, and everything like that, everybody in NFL looking at him as the number 2. Just like Brandon Marshall just said in the clip, yo, you did that with this on the other side. So they're looking at him as the number 2, and he's basically putting up number 1 numbers. So you got to put him in the top 10, number 1. But I didn't have him over CeeDee Lamb because CeeDee Lamb was Dallas #1, and he won them ball games because some of those passes from Dakota was not great, but he made it great to the point where it was yards after catch with it. You know, so you got if we talk about receivers, it's not just about catching the ball. It's not about route running, just about route running. It's about, hey, I'm making my quarterback look good. And you got to give credit when credit is due. That's just me being realistic. You know, I know he's a cowgirl, and I wish he was with us, but they moved up to get him. It's another story for another day. But he does his thing over there. He does his thing, and I hope he doesn't do his thing this year because we need to shut his ass down.
All right, so I got to get this top 10. So I'm gonna start mine off with Ja'Marr Chase.
At number 1?
And then I'm gonna have Davante Adams number 2.
Time out, bro. At number 1, you got Ja'Marr Chase over Davante Adams.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll let you continue before I ask questions.
Yeah, you can ask questions. I'm done. And then I got Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown. 5, I'm taking 5. 5, I'm taking it's a hard 5. I don't really want to put the wrong person in the 5. I think I'm gonna take I'm probably gonna take Diggs right there, man, at 5. I'm gonna take Diggs 5.
Okay. So hold up. So you got Chase, Davante Adams,
Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs.
AJ Brown and Stephon Diggs. Okay, that's your 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
This is really tricky.
6 is where it get tricky, right? 6, I'm gonna have to go with hold on, my bad. Wait. 6 gotta be Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
6 gotta be Tyreek Hill. 7. Golly, man.
This Ash,
7,
really? That's the 5? What he's saying right now, that's the 5. Wow.
Hey, man, listen, man. Listen. I'm just giving a little 7. I'm gonna go with dang, man. I want to give. Listen, I'm gonna be a little bit biased. I'm gonna go with Ahmad St. Brown. 7. 8, I got Smitty. 9, I got CeeDee Lamb, and 10, I got McLaurin, just like you.
Okay.
And then the 7th pick, St. Brown. Hey, Quezzy, I don't know what Mike Evans is gonna be. We can recreate this in week 8, week 6. Maybe after OTAs, I might be feeling a little different. But I think. But I put St. Brown in there more off potential, not off of really like, you know what I'm saying, what he's put to the game, but what I feel like in the year I seen him transition from one place to the next. Nah, the question I asked you that I have to answer is why I got Smitty where I got him. I got him ahead of CeeDee Lamb because he had the same amount of production as CeeDee Lamb as a number 2.
Okay.
The year before that, we didn't have any weapons, and I feel like my receiver outplayed CeeDee Lamb when CeeDee Lamb had all the weapons in the offense where he had Coop, you know what I'm saying? He had everybody. He had the whole kit and caboodle. But I think it's a close race. And if y'all want honorable mention, I probably put Jalen Waddle at 11.
Woo. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Waddle, or I was thinking about.
I was gonna drop him in there, but he don't got enough route running for me.
The other receiver from Cincinnati. One of them two was going to be there.
Quez, can you tell me why you got Smitty so far? I mean, I got him kind of at the bottom.
No,
too,
but why he's going to type this? Why do you have Jamar Chase at number 1?
I feel like Jamar Chase is more dynamic. I feel like what I seen from Devontae Adams at Green Bay was a lot of finesse go routes. I watched Jamar Chase run the whole route tree. And hold on, we got us a special guest in that building.
Who that be?
We got us old Stu, man. Drop Stu in here, man. What's happening?
Oh my
Stu?
God, what's going on?
How we doing? How we doing tonight, fellas?
What's going
Good to
on?
see y'all
Hey,
on
take
tonight.
that nest off.
Hold on.
Take that
Hold on.
nest
Let's see if I
off.
can fix it. Wait.
Get that off so we can
Nope.
see everybody's faces.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it off since we got
Right
the
now, I ain't got no
in.
eyebrows, no eye. All right, cool.
There we go.
Yo,
Stu, talk to me. Hey, Stu. So I need
I'm
your
letting
10. I need your top 10 since you dropped in.
Need my top
get your
10. All
Top
right.
10 wide receivers.
Wide
Bring it on.
receivers. Number 1, I'm not even going to hate. Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson, I got number 1. Number 2, everybody keeps sleeping, Devontae Adams. I got him number 2. Number 3,
number 1, bro.
Yeah, I got him number 2 where I'm behind Jetta. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can flop him either way you want to, but they still top 2. Number 3, I gotta go with your boy. I gotta go with the Cheetah at number 3. Everybody, I got Cheetah at number 3. I got Jamar Chase at number 4. I got Big AJ at number 5. Number 6, I got, and I guess he don't be out there. Everybody don't talk about him as much, but sleep if you want to on Keenan Allen. So I got Keenan Allen.
Injured too much. I
Hey,
didn't think
listen, no lie. I struggle with that. That because
my fantasy, he lost me fantasy. He lost me fantasy championships, so that's why I ain't even call. I ain't call for him.
Cool, but that's where I got him. After him, I got Jalen Waddle. You know what I'm saying? After Waddle, I got Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
And maybe this is me being a little biased, but I'm sorry, I got Smitty at number 9.
That's why I had him.
You know what I'm saying? And at number 10, I got CeeDee Lamb.
Damn, y'all got CeeDee Lamb.
You might have put CD too high.
Hey, you know what? Maybe.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about my middleman.
Oh, you talking about DD?
I didn't put him too high. It's just the simple fact that like the Cowboys fans, you know, I'm all on their just listening. You know, I'm not talking trash, just listening. And they was basically saying they had Noah Brown injured. I forgot the other receiver name, but he was injured and he was trying to get back. Gallup, yeah. And CeeDee Lamb was rocking out for them, you know, all year by himself. That's why I gave him the edge.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why I gave him the edge.
I don't got him over Smitty for the simple fact that if you paid attention, if people paid attention, most of CeeDee Lamb's matchups, he ate in the slot most of the time. That's where he got off most of the time. Smitty, it didn't matter where you lined him up at. He ate everywhere. So that was why I got him. That's why I got Smitty ahead of CD. You know what I'm saying? Smitty ate everywhere, whether it was slot, X or Y.
My man down here in the comments basically said T. Higgins better than CD. I don't know about that.
Quezzy, look, man.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I guess it's preference. You know what I'm saying? I got you on that. I mean, and he right. CD does drop the ball and big moments or critical moments, but I will say this. If you look at this past season and the season before, CeeDee Lamb was actually a more productive receiver when there was somebody else that the defense had to worry about.
Facts.
Higgins gets wide open because the defense that they face, they got to worry about Chase, and they still got to worry about Boyd, and they still got to worry about that tight end.
Mhm.
So I'm sorry, I got to give the nod to CD on that one because CD had one on the other side of him the year before. He balled out. He came out. That other guy left. CD still showed up. We have not seen that from T. Higgins. We have not seen T. Higgins be that guy by himself, which is why a lot of people, I'm going to say something that's a little more controversial that's going to spark up another conversation. I am more, if you given of just what you've seen of these two quarterbacks, college and pro, if I had to choose between Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts to build my franchise, I'm taking Jalen Hurts.
Uh-oh. I think he just started the argument.
No, he
I
didn't.
did.
No, he
I
didn't.
did.
I'll back him up too.
I'm taking
Hold on,
Jalen.
wait. Hold on. I didn't say he started an argument amongst us.
No,
There's
I know.
somebody out there that's gonna say we crazy. Matter of fact, he started that argument, right? He started the argument. Y'all give me y'all top 5 quarterbacks now.
Top 5 quarterbacks. Okay.
I'll go first. Hold on. Let me go first.
Okay.
I'm going Patrick Mahomes. I'm going Jalen Hurts. I'm going Joe Burrow. I'm going Josh Allen. I'm going Trevor Lawrence. My 5.
All right, I understand.
And listen, that's no bias. That's real talk. Watching football, being a coach for the last 10 years. If I had to start an organization right now, the first person I'm going to get is Patrick Mahomes. If he turned me down, I'm going to Jalen Hurts, man. He dynamic in all ways on the field. It's nothing he can't do. And I don't care if a bit want to talk about he fumbled, whatever. I'll take that fumble over not making it any day.
That's what I've been saying.
Because we fall into that fumble.
Go ahead, DV. What you got for me?
Top 5, I got same 2. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, because that was the Super Bowl. You know, Patrick Mahomes, regardless if Jalen Hurts outplayed them, Patrick Mahomes won the game. Then on top of that, I got Burrow because Burrow was doing what he was doing, took his team to the Super Bowl without a line. He didn't have a line at all. So he did that.
You got them 3 weapons out there. You got them 3 bombs out there.
You got 3, bro. You got 3 weapons, but at the same time, like you need somebody to give you that time.
Hey, y'all hold on. Wait. Before you continue, right? I need to drop somebody out of my top 5. I said it kind of fast. I'm sorry. Josh Allen is not in my top 5.
Why?
He turned the ball over too much.
He do. So does Patrick Mahomes.
He threw a lot of interceptions. Nah, he doubling that. So I'm gonna drop him out, right? I'm gonna move Trevor Lawrence to 4. And I'm gonna take that boy Lamar 5.
Lamar Jackson. The guy you ain't seen in 2 years?
I don't care. Lamar Jackson, when he was on the field, is dynamic. Josh Allen.
True.
Josh Allen has been in the moments where he had to go beg his coach to go talk to the commissioner to get rules changed because he couldn't cut it. He couldn't get it done. He got bewildered over 13 seconds. And guess what? He almost felt like he fell off last year.
Everybody keep putting that on Josh Allen. That ain't on Josh Allen. That's on that.
No, I didn't say that. I said he wouldn't complain. He wouldn't cry. He wouldn't cry.
Nah, if that D coordinator would have did his damn job, we wouldn't even be mentioning that. That 13 seconds, that D coordinator should have been fired immediately.
I feel the way I feel about Josh Allen is the same way I used to feel about Brett Favre. I love him, but I hate him. I love that he'll take the risk. I hate that he turned the ball over so much. And I battled for a long time, but Josh Allen, don't get it twisted, is in my top 10. But I think I have to take him out of the top 5 until this year come up. He got to show me something a little different, man. He not in the tier of Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. He not.
See, I got Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. I gotta put Josh Allen at 4. And then I gotta put Aaron Rodgers at 5.
Woo!
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers at 5. Okay.
I didn't. You know what? I ain't think about A-Rod. I was kind of count him out. You gotta take him out. He been in the league too long. You gotta ask somebody else, man.
He still only got 1 Super Bowl.
I don't
he
care.
has 4 MVPs.
Exactly. You gotta use somebody else.
Bro.
You gotta use somebody else.
Damn near 20 years. Like, come on, bro.
Give me somebody under 30, bro. Please.
You got a 20-year resume with Aaron Rodgers.
You can't help but be right with that one. So you got to give me another number 5, man.
Who, me?
Bro, yeah, you got to give me another 5. A-Rod got too long of a resume, man. His resume is so long. You could then put all their resumes together and still wouldn't get his resume.
No,
right
but we're our top 5. Just to let everybody know, our top 5 is only for going into this season. You know, I'm not talking about what they did in the past or anything like that.
Okay. Well, you keep Aaron Rodgers then. Never mind. If you ain't going off resume, we can keep him in.
No, I'm not going off a resume because resume. Look, I wouldn't even put him up there.
All right. Okay. All right. So mine is like the first two, Mahomes, Hurts. But I think this is where I kind of flip with y'all. But bear with me. I have reasons for this.
Hold on. Say that. What was the first two?
Mahomes and Hurts is 2.
Okay.
Mahomes 1, Hurts 2. I got Josh Allen number 3. And here's why. Here's why I got him number 3.
Okay.
Josh Allen, we seen him at least 2 to 3 seasons. He ain't had nothing, but it was just him as the offense. Then you get him Stephon Diggs. That's when you see him. That's when he made that AFC championship. You ain't seen Joe Burrow one time without weapons at his disposal. You've seen, this is why I say I would take Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow. You've seen them with lesser talent still make the postseason. You have not seen that with Joe Burrow. You have not seen him with lesser talent or inexperienced coaching and still make the playoffs. It goes back to his college career. He was a part of 2 different programs. He only played for 1. That's why I said I would take Jalen Hurts. He was part of 2 different top-tier programs and started for both of them. Came into the NFL, and he had to earn his spot. And
he really got it out the mud, bro.
Exactly. When you see you got the guys that get it out the mud like that, you got to give them a little bit more respect. Josh Allen, when he first came into the league, he had to get it out the mud. So that's why I got him 3. I got Burrow 4. And I got Trevor Lawrence number 5.
I don't see what y'all see in Trevor Lawrence. I don't.
I did. Here's what you.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Wait, Stu. Hold on. Stu, wait. I was a Peyton Manning fan for 20 years. 20 years, right? And every time I see that boy Trevor Lawrence throw the ball, I see a replica of one of the greatest quarterbacks to play in this game with athleticism. Do you know what Peyton Manning would have been with legs?
Hey, you know what? I cannot deny what you talking right now. I thought we was in church for a second.
Do you know what Peyton Manning would have been with legs? Trevor Lawrence is dynamic.
Here was the only evidence that I knew that Trevor Lawrence in the end from NFL evidence. I ain't worried about his college. That college will speak for itself. But in the NFL, this was all I needed to see to say, oh no, he that dude. You don't go down 27 points in a playoff game, in your first ever playoff game, and you come all the way back and win it. You throw that many interceptions, you turn the ball over that many times in the first half, and you come out in the second half, and it's like ain't nothing happened. That
was bad coaching by them.
It doesn't matter what they do. It don't matter what their coach call or what their defense call, because you got to think about that defense picked him up. How many times did he get intercepted in the first half? He came out the second half like it ain't phasing. Just like when Jalen Hurts fumbled that football in the damn Super Bowl. What happened next drive? He came right back like it ain't phasing. When you see that, guys.
But we're talking about after a mistake after a bad half.
One mistake that Jalen Hurts, a whole bad half of football from Trevor Lawrence in the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence came out in the second half and said, all right, y'all, don't even trip. We gonna handle this. And that's what they did. They came and he fought his way back into that game, and they won. You can't take that away from him. And in a postseason, win or go home game. That's it right there. You lose that game, your season done. You don't go to play next week.
So still,
you come out
and crazy to great. I was just about to say that. I was just about to open that rabbit hole. Nobody put Justin Herbert in their 5.
No.
You got to be. Hold on.
Nobody
put Herbert in.
Not 5.
I got Justin Herbert at 7. I got it. Lamar Jackson.
I got around 7, 8ish. I got around there. 7.
I got Lamar Jackson at 6. Justin Herbert at 7.
I can't have Lamar Jackson up there until I see what he does after this contract. It's been a couple of years, man. I don't know what I don't know. I'm going into next season trying to know these quarterbacks. You know,
I put Lamar up there because he won a unanimous MVP, and when I didn't see him on the field, the Baltimore Ravens looked like they didn't know what to do.
They still made the playoffs.
So let me get into a couple of these.
Yeah, off the cushion of a record that he gave them. They was trash at the back half of the season.
Hold on. Hey, Jinx Wolf, why do you have Hurts behind Joe Burrow? What is Joe done that Hurts ain't did?
Jinx watch ESPN a lot.
Jinx been talking crazy the last few streams I've been seeing them on.
Jinx my guy. Jinx my guy, but I
think Jinx sometimes he be saying stuff and be trolling though. I repeat that. He be trolling sometimes, I can tell.
But this whole my argument is Trevor Lawrence, right? Yes, you could go off of that one game, whereas though that he brought his team back and they won the game, right? But I've seen this guy all regular season fumble, cost yards for his team. I seen it. That's why I don't see what y'all see. Yes, that was just like.
Here's an example I'll give you.
Go ahead.
Did you believe in Hurts after his first year under Sirianni?
His first full year?
His first full year as a starter. Did you believe in him?
Yes, I did. I said give him another year. I said give him another year.
Now here's the thing about it. If you're not thinking the same way about Trevor Lawrence under his first year under a real coach, after his first year was under that idiot guy that used to coach for Ohio State, he had the whole organization in shambles and nobody was doing. He finally got a coach, which was Doug Peterson, a quarterback-friendly coach that put him in position. Yeah, he turned the ball over, but you got to have that mindset, bro, that, okay, yeah, I made this mistake. Let me fight. Fight to the end to get us out of it. After this was his first year with a real coach, his second year in the league. I mean, come on. You can't. And then when you go down, like everybody don't realize they had to actually go on a nice little win streak just to get into the playoffs. Because remember, the Titans was the ones that was the number one in their division for a minute. They had to track the Titans down. Who do you think was the head of that snake?
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Listen, my reason for having Trevor Lawrence 5. Trevor Lawrence, to me, gravely improved from bad coaching. You know what I feel? I feel like Carson Wentz took a mental stake from bad coaching and bad play, and he took it and he sucks ass now. Trevor Lawrence bounced back. He took it with a grain of salt. He said, okay, I had a coach that physically abused me in the locker room, mentally abused me in the locker room, and it came out and played way better.
There go Coles. Coles is there.
Oh, boy.
Please hit the link, Coles. You ain't got nothing going on. I think my
Cole-
dog
Cole-
King DB said he got a couple
Cole-
words for
Cole's
you. Go
not
ahead and
gonna
hit that
come in
link.
here.
It's pinned.
Coles
It's
is not
pinned.
gonna come in here because he already know he gonna be on silent as soon as he come in here.
The
He gonna
comment
be on silent. You know, I will
is
put him on
pinned.
mute.
Coles is here.
Hold on now. Hold on. Jinx say what now? We go 15-2. I said that. They thought I was crazy, Jinx. They thought I was
No,
crazy.
I don't think you're crazy. I agree.
I gotta be realistic. Like I do. These boys get tired.
Like I said, when I looked at our schedule, I look at it in two phases. Who is the quarterback, and are they protected?
Right.
Who?
But you
like,
got
who's their quarterback
see,
and what
Stu,
that O line look like?
Stu, because I remember we was just on Monday together.
Yeah.
Right. We was just on Monday together. What I'm saying is, we see what Sean Desai did with the Bears. We see what he did with Seattle. He got to get these young boys to come together with these vets, and I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, but see, last year when he was with Seattle, he was the DB coach, and if you realize it, they had a lot of little rookies and young guys. He had a lot of rookies and young guys at secondary.
Not just the defensive coach. He was the assistant defensive coordinator too.
Yeah, he most of the time he worked with a lot of those young guys in the secondary. Tariq Woolen, you know what I'm saying?
That means that organization couldn't find nobody. That's all. And they gave him 2 jobs for the personal.
Yeah, I mean, true, but still, they had a nice little defense that got them to the postseason. And they don't have as much talent on the defensive side as we.
There's no fan base more delusional than the Cowboys. I don't understand how
you
sure
is. Y'all keep saying it's y'all year. Y'all say it's
Super
your year
Bowl.
every single year for 30 years almost. Almost 30 years is y'all year. It's never y'all year, bro. I got 1 star for a reason, man. That's a Google rating.
About them. This is what lets you know they delusional as anything in the world. These dudes sit here and brag about Dak Prescott's his record against divisional opponents. We sitting here talking about our team just being in the damn Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying, Stu.
I'm trying to figure out what does your record against divisional opponents have to do with you succeeding when it matters most in the postseason. I don't know if they realize it or not, but a quarterback's legacy is ranked higher or lower depending on their postseason success. We all agree.
Can somebody tell me Tom Brady divisional record?
Right. Who gave a damn? Ain't nobody care about that.
Nobody cares.
Already knew.
But
we already knew he was going to be there.
He got though.
We already know.
Tell me how the rings he got though.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to explain. That's what I'm trying to explain to them. We are the Cowboys Super Bowl. That's all they got to talk about. We're aiming higher than that. We didn't beat the 49ers. Now they the ops again. And then now, we want our lick back against the Chiefs because how that went down, that don't sit right with me. And I need my team to, show up after that bye. After that bye, we need to show up. And then
hold on. Hey, I got a question for you. Since you opened that can right there, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What is considered your lick back? Is it blowing them out in the season, or seeing them again in the same spot we've seen them in before, and getting the dub? Obviously, it's getting the dub, no matter what.
It's getting the dub.
But would you take, say for instance, 43-10 regular season? Would that be okay, or do you need Super Bowl redemption from them?
No.
Yeah, like regular season 43-10.
Bro, I'm in South Philly, and we talk about it all the time. Any color skin and all that, I run across. We talk about the Super Bowl. I need redemption.
Excuse me.
I need redemption, bro. I need, and it doesn't really count because it doesn't really matter, especially if they number one in the West, AFC. We number one in the NFC. It really doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. But
Hey,
I would like to beat them.
What your boy just said about right here, that's the reason I want Super Bowl redemption. Your daddy walk around talking about he's smoking on Eagle Pack. I need that get back.
Bro, I'm calling the score right now. Bro.
Ooh,
Right now.
Turn my headphone up a little bit.
33-24 Eagles.
33-24.
Because we still going against Andy Reid at the end of the day. Even though he don't have
Eric B with him.
Even though he don't have Eric B with him, he's still going against Andy Reid. But we went against Andy Reid, and if it wasn't, like I said, the momentum shift with the fumble, that was a momentum shift because they felt like the defense felt like that they had us. Regardless if we scored down the stretch, after that, the defense thought that okay, we got them, and they were just waiting for the offense to wake up, and then Jonathan Gannon, let them in without paying the fine. Let them into the club without paying the fine.
Yeah, it gave them no admission fee.
Right.
Stu, I need you to answer that same question.
Let them in for free. Let them drink free. Let them all up in the VIP, everything.
Right.
Stu, would you take a blowout in the regular season? See, the reason I'm asking the question, right? It's a possibility we can't just key the Kansas City Chiefs in, but I'm keying the Eagles in. So would you take 43-10 regular season, or do you really want them to make it back to the Super Bowl for redemption?
I want them in the bowl. I want them in the, because see, here's the thing about it with me. Yeah, you could beat them during the season. They beat us with all the chips on the line. Exactly. They beat us for all the marbles. That's what I want. That's true revenge. When it comes back to all the marbles again, one team come out on top, we got to get back. That regular season thing, that ain't nothing. That's just, oh, cool, we won, we beat them in the regular season. It's just like what the Kansas City Chiefs did when it came to playoffs, that AFC Championship game. Yeah, okay, cool. Cincinnati won last year. They won these 2 season games. Cool. AFC Championship game, what happened? That was the get back that they was looking for. They got that get back. They got us in the bowl. That's the get back we need.
I want the bowl. I've actually told in the live we did last week, bro. I told you I thought the Chiefs might be our L.
I don't know.
I'll take the regular season L. I want you right where I left you at. I want right back.
No, bro. I need this to be the hors d'oeuvre. And if we play them again in the bowl, that needs to be the main course. We not leaving no food on the table this time, bro. No food on the table this time. I don't care about no field. I don't care about the refs.
You right, DV. I'd love to spank them in the regular season, but still tear their hind parts off in the bowl. But if I had to have my choice,
okay,
I'd rather see them in the bowl and tear their necks off them.
The reason I asked y'all that question, I seen something early and dude was just talking like, I'll take the L and then I want to see, I don't care if they make it to the Super Bowl. I was like, listen, if we take the L in the season, I need them to make the Super Bowl.
Oh, got to. That's mandatory.
I need them to make this. That'll be 0-2. I need you to make the Super Bowl, buddy.
I need that. I can't. Look, and here's the thing about it. They beat us that year before in Philly. Then they beat us this past year in the Super Bowl. This is the 3rd year in a row we get ready to play them.
Right.
I need this. I need that. Matter of fact, come to think about it, I need this one and I need the Super Bowl so we can
That's
get
what I
that
was saying. Stu, you
get the record right.
Like I said,
get the record right.
I would prefer. I would love to beat them in the regular season and in the Super Bowl. But if I had my choice of which one I wanted more, I would want
the Super Bowl. Of course.
But
hold on, you see my boy? He said he need both wins, dramatic fashion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need both of them because We got to get that regular season victory back from 2 years ago, and we got to get this damn Super Bowl victory back from this past season. I need them both, to be honest with you. But if I had to choose, I'd rather have it. Because I ain't going to lie. If that bowl victory was the only one we got, that would make up for both of those losses. I ain't going to lie.
Exactly.
I can't even lie.
I don't know. Like to me, it's like I really want to blow them out so bad, bro. I don't even want it to be close like King DV said. I want it to be so ugly and nasty.
It's gonna be close, bro.
Listen, I want to do Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes as nasty as possible. I want them to like almost have no more to stand on when they come out that game.
Because when we put all that effort into blowing them out, then it's like, okay, the next game is the Bills.
No. I was talking about the Super Bowl. I was talking about the Super Bowl. Remember you said the score. The Super Bowl.
That season game. Here's another thing. I got respect for the Bills. I got respect Josh Allen, respect Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox. But that old line, like I said the other night, DB, these old lines that I'm looking at.
I know.
These old lines compared to our D line and the rotation we got at, these dudes is food, man.
We got the rotation, but at the same time, like, you know, a lot of us Eagles fans, especially in Philadelphia, haven't been watching Sean Desai until we hired Sean Desai. So we start looking at tape, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, I think this could work. And then when James Bradbury came out and said that, hey, Sean Desai is a guy, you know, I want to come back because of him, or because I know that he's going to put me in the right position. You know, James Bradbury is more of a one-on-one guy. You know, he's not one of those zone and all those type guys. He wants to be up on the receiver. So yeah, but if he got him like that,
but he's more of a guy. He's a one-on-one zone guy. Like he's the guy that's off coverage in zone in man-to-man. He's better at that, which is why I think we.
So is Slay.
No, Slay made his bones being a press guy, getting up on you, getting physical, and to stay in your hip pocket. A lot of the schemes that we play now, Slay has learned. He's just recently learned to adjust to play off coverage. That's not really been his thing. He's one of those guys. He want to get up on you, get hands on you, and basically shut the route down before it starts. Which is why I like the fact that we brought in Keely Ringo, and Eli Ricks, because Ringo is basically, you can look at him and he plays the same way as Bradbury does. Eli Ricks, he's that guy. He want to be up on the line of scrimmage. He want to be present because he's got
to be right there,
so he can jam you right there. And as soon as you turn to go and run, he's right there on you.
But in the Super Bowl, back to the Super Bowl, when they ran the same play on us and flipped the script to go to the other side. Slay was out of position, and I know that was coaching. I know that was coaching.
The second call. Hold on, DV. The second call. If you watch it again, Gannon called a zero.
Exactly, called a zero coverage. He called a zero blitz and left everybody in man-to-man coverage on the outside. He wasn't out of position. He wasn't out of position.
Said everything, bro. He left. Slay was really just containing the inside receiver. Because it was too many blitzers and not enough coverers.
Yeah, that's what I said. And
this is on Gannon, y'all saying?
Yeah,
yes, Gannon caught. Bro, you play Madden? You play Madden?
I play Madden,
DV. If you really on the 3-yard line, you calling zero?
Like seriously, you're not doing that.
Hell no, I'm not calling zero.
You playing a cover 4 with a 3-man underneath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know what I'm saying, you got guys in the flats, covering the flats or whatever. You got guys on it right up there on the interior and everything's covered. Why would you send a zero? That's what I'm saying. If you really look at it, and I guarantee you can go back, watch the tape with the second half of the Super Bowl and how our defense was set. Go back to the year before how we played the damn Kansas City Chiefs in the second half. It's the same exact thing. It's a carbon copy.
I believe it. I believe it because Jonathan Gannon was always saying that, if I had the talent and this, that, and the third, this is why I was calling the plays. He went right back to those plays, even with Vic Fangio, you know, putting the bug in his ear, like, hey, this is what you should do. And he went right back to when we had what's his name? I forgot the guy's name, man, at linebacker, but you know, I hated him.
Kaiser White.
No. I'm talking about not last year, the year before last.
Oh, Singleton.
Yeah, Singleton. Yeah. I hated him, but he went right back to that, and I seen it in the Super Bowl. I'm over my cousin's house at a Super Bowl party, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, yo, he reverted right back, and this is why we're going to lose the Super Bowl. I said this after the first score of the second half by the Chiefs. I said, we're going to lose the Super Bowl. I didn't know we was going to lose it off of a holding call at the end, but it is what it is.
I don't know, man. It was weird to me because I felt the vibe coming out of halftime that it was over. Like I had that feeling in my soul. I was like, man, if we don't get a touchdown right after they score, if we didn't get a touchdown right there, I felt kind of skeptical about the situation. And we didn't score. We didn't put up enough points. It kind of aggravates me that we only was able to put up 11 points.
11 points.
I don't understand it.
My thing
That's
was,
what happened in the season, though.
We could have scored more points than 11. The thing was, this is the point to me, and it was AJ Brown said the same thing. The moment on that 4th and 3, we decided to punt after we had been going for it on 4th down, not just all season, but all game long. The moment we decided to punt, I was like, come on, dude. Like Gannon, like Sirianni and Steichen at that moment. Dude, I thought
y'all got y'all wish, man.
It's at the top of the Cole. It's at the top of the comment section, Cole. But if you go like seriously, all season, all game long, you sit there. Okay, they gonna keep going for it. These boys got balls like it. That 4th and 3, that one right there. That's the one you decide right there in the Super Bowl. That's the one where you decide, nah, we ain't gonna go for it. We just gonna punt it down the field. Like, come on, man, really.
Right.
It makes
it's on my YouTube. Just pop in.
He know where it's at.
He said send it again, it's not shown. He said send it again, it's not shown.
All right, I'll send it again. Don't worry. I'm gonna do you even better one. How about this?
You about to send it to him on Twitter.
You already know I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna send it directly to him. He ain't even got
Yeah, bring his ass in here because, like I said all the time, he's not that type of guy. Like he's not a Simba without his boy Boss. He needs somebody else to back him up. He's not one of those.
See, he ain't. Hold on. He ain't scarred without the hyenas, huh?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. He's not.
Some hyenas real quick.
He's not. He need Boss with him, man. That's why I said when I'm on y'all, you know, when enemies collide or whatever like that, or that stream.
He needs
somebody else.
He need the muscle.
And I want him to have Boss because Boss be talking that BS, and he be like, okay, so what you're not gonna do is overtalk me. So you're not, bro.
So he's Simone. So he's Simone and Boss is Pumbaa. It's Timon and Pumbaa. He's Timon and Boss is Pumbaa. Is that what it is?
Hey man,
I sent it to him
on your Twitter. He sent it to your Twitter, bro.
Yeah,
you on Twitter?
It's on his Twitter.
Live. Get out the YouTube app. Go to the Twitter app. Click the link. You know adjust your camera, and then hop in there.
Make sure you get you something to drink. Make sure you go ahead and grab your aspirin, because you about to catch these lumps.
Hey, Miss Ash, I could not agree with
Ash.
you more. Miss Ash, are you subscribed to me? Please say you subscribe to me. But because you be talking real talk, man. I respect it. I
actually remember the one time we did the Birds on Broad call in, and both Boss and Coles came in there.
Right.
And Big Simple came in. How quiet was they when I was talking? They was real quiet.
Because I was in the comments. And I'm sitting here listening to Cole, and as soon as Ball said something cold when I
Hey, hold on.
Like,
Hey,
what?
we forgot another great one today, man. So we're gonna take a pause real quick, 5 seconds.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. Tina Turner, man. Let me get a 5, please.
Man, I don't want to fight no more, bro. I do not want to fight.
Appreciate y'all for the 5 seconds, man. Shout out to Tina Turner, man, and her family, man. We lost a great one today.
Yes, we lost one of the greats. Not just a great person as a singer and a performer, but just an all around a great human being, man. Somebody who's been through the fire and still stood there tall, encouraging people to be better instead of being bitter about.
Hey, man, I hope y'all got y'all popcorn and y'all swords ready, man, because that man popped in here, man. He said he all with the shits today and no giggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want your little polo horse?
You talking?
What's going on, bro?
He about to be sitting there blue like that background you got behind him.
Y'all talking a lot of shit. It's cool though. It's cool. Where y'all want to start?
No calls.
Where y'all want
You
to start?
started. You started.
Actually gonna be humble and come in here. We have a good talk about football, but I get it. Y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, scaffold a lot. It's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. I can handle all.
See the.
I can handle all.
Hey, man, hold on. Wait, before we start the war, I got 2 of my co-hosts in here, man. One to the right of me, one under me. Y'all sub all these gentlemen before I go to war, man, because y'all don't know this is a hell of an epic stage right here. But y'all let me, hey Cole, wherever you want to take the show, man, you go ahead and ride out, man. My boy, I think my boy has something to say though. I think DV had a little something to say to you.
You got the floor. I said it to him already, but I'm gonna say it to him on hit. You keep talking about this damn fumble, bro.
It's funny.
You keep talking about it. It's not funny. It's not funny because Dakota does not get the opportunity to fumble in the Super Bowl because he's never going to make it, bro. It's almost a decade, and you got no. Let me finish. Let me finish. He never going to make it. He's never going to make it. You know. But I do with you here. I don't even want to take it there first. I want to know who's your top 10 receivers right now.
Top 10 receiver. Oh, that's a pretty good list, man. Let's see. So number 1, does it matter where I start?
Nah, you start 1. Start 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Okay. So 1 to 5, I would say Devontae Adams is 1. I would say. Y'all ain't gonna like me, but I'll let y'all know why I say that. Number 2 will be Justin Jefferson. Number 3, I would say number 3 would be. That's a good one. Number 3, AJ Brown, number 3. He had a good season. Number
AJ?
4, yeah, I like AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? This not even the Cowboy, you know, saying I'm talking football. AJ Brown will be 3. Number 4, I would say I would say it. You know what I'm saying? He showed a lot. CeeDee Lamb. And I'll explain it whenever I tell you.
Number 4?
Yeah. And number 5. Yeah. That's not bad at all.
Hey.
It's really bad, bro. But go ahead. I'll let you
CeeDee Lamb a screw up to y'all? CeeDee Lamb.
No, listen.
I got him in my top 10. I do have him in my top 10.
I give you the floor. You said number 4. That's crazy though. But go ahead.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make sure I don't leave nobody out. Wide receivers, it's kind of tricky this year.
Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase.
You know what? Dang. Let me read up this. I wouldn't even think about those guys.
Go ahead.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp not a top 10 receiver right now because he didn't play a lot last year. Let me read it up. So number 1, Devontae Adams. Number 2, I'll go ahead and say who I had number 2 before.
You had JJ.
Justin Jefferson. Number 3, AJ Brown. Number 4, I say Jamar Chase. Number 5, I'll do Tyreek Hill. I mean, Tyreek Hill, he's a speedster, but you know what I'm saying. We know how that goes. As far I put route running and all that stuff in that category. And number 6, I'll say CeeDee Lamb. Number 7, I say Devontae Smith. Number 8, let's see. Who I miss?
T. Higgins out there. You got.
I do like T. Higgins.
You got Mike Evans. You got
Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
Yeah, Diggs,
Got,
Stephon Diggs. I say
Jalen
Stephon
Waddle.
Diggs. Then I say, no, I ain't really count. Waddle, he all right, but I ain't gonna put him on top 10. That's me. That's just me.
You got CeeDee Lamb over Stephon Diggs?
I'll tell you why. And
Please.
well, I'm on 9.
yeah.
See. Number 9, I put Mike Evans, and number 10, I'll put Keenan Allen. Now, let me explain CeeDee Lamb. Let me just explain CeeDee Lamb. So, in CeeDee Lamb's career, this season really, guess who was throwing him the ball the first 5 games of the season?
Cooper Rush.
And he shined, man.
Hold on, 5 out of the first 6. Dak was throwing him the ball in game 1.
But I'm putting in those first 5 games. CeeDee Lamb was the only real receiver that was playing. Michael Gallup was hurt. He had no.
When I tell y'all these Cowboys fans are going to say, told y'all.
That's facts.
I told you.
Now, hold on. Here's why I don't give y'all Cowboys fans
I'm just saying,
no room to say nothing about injuries.
Oh, you want me
Because
I didn't
y'all
put
trying to sit here. Hold on. Because y'all don't get that injury excuse with me. Because let's think back. Remember when Carson Wentz ain't had no receivers and y'all was sitting up there, I don't want to hear that. I don't get no excuses. He getting paid all that money. That's what he got. Guess what?
I never said that.
You try none of that. Let me get that injury stuff on. Oh, ain't none of that.
I never said
Michael Gallup got extended while being injured. They traded him more people away for that. You got that money, you got to show and prove. I don't want to hear nothing about an injury. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Try again.
See, this is what you're doing.
Yeah, hey, what's really going on with Gallup though? Because he has been hurt a lot. Is he becoming injury prone now?
Well, no, actually, I got to give him credit. Coming off of his injury, I don't know why people expected him to be as good as he was before he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's going to take. He was in shape, but he wasn't in game shape when he got back into play. When they put him back in it, so he used the whole season really to just get back into football shape. I think he'll be better this year. You know what I'm saying? Having a full off season to being healthy and everything like that. Let him get back into it. I think he'll be a little better this year. I just know his snap count gonna go down there to take out Brandon Cooks.
Right. So as far as the Gallup, I was kind of giving him an extension over us cutting Amari Cooper because it just didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? We knew this dude was gonna be hurt, and then you taking away one of Dak's best weapons, like instead of paying him. But the reason they cut Cooper was for personal reasons. They didn't like the fact that he didn't get the jab. They didn't like the fact that he missed those games when he caught the C-19. So they cut him for those reasons, which was stupid. I mean, they didn't cut him. They traded for a 5th-round pick, which was horrible. Which was dumb. You know what I'm saying? This is what
away for traded him for a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and a bag of Doritos.
No, they traded him for a big cake. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, they did him dirty, man. They sent him to the Browns.
They gave that boy away for $2 moon pies, man. They ain't even
real, bro. Look, and here's what's crazy. Everybody gonna say, "Oh, they traded him away to the Browns." Everybody gonna keep sleeping. Deshaun Watson.
I'm not on the Deshaun Watson train.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna get better
as a person. I'm not on him on his train as him as a person, but I'm not sleeping on him as a football player. I'm not doing that.
Let me ask you this while we on this topic. So why Deshaun Watson not getting the Dak Prescott treatment?
What you mean?
Meaning what?
Explain.
Meaning, I mean, even before he went, before he took a year off, his playoff success is not as good as Dak Prescott, and people put him in the highest of high.
Well, here's the difference. Let me give you a difference. One,
he had weapons. Don't say he didn't. Yeah,
Hold on. One,
you know.
I'm not saying he didn't have a team. I'm not saying he had no players around him.
And then he
What I'm
did
saying
choke against the Chiefs. He choked
What I'm
against the
saying is this: Sean Watson. That first year he was there, he got that injury. He came back that second year. They got to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They were up. I don't know what the hell happened to the defense. They were up in that playoff game against the Titans. All of a sudden, the defense decided they just wanted to go on vacation. Like, I don't know what happened. But the difference is, if you watch Deshaun Watson as compared to watching Dak Prescott, everybody can see there is a very clear difference in talent, ability, and what he can do if he has the right, if he's in. Like, you really think Bill O'Brien was the right coach for him to be here under?
Do you think Jason Garrett was the right coach for Dak Prescott to be under? We can have this conversation.
Bro, well, obviously Mike McCarthy ain't the one either.
Mike McCarthy only been on the team for years, and he finally got full control of the team this year.
Bro, what that mean? He had full control of the Packers. When he had Aaron Rodgers. Here's what killed me about this when they was having that whole Sean Payton thing. I'm like, you basically got Sean Payton in there with Mike McCarthy. Both Sean Payton and Mike McCarthy both coached 14 years in the same damn place with the same damn Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Guess what? Each of them both won Super Bowl. Same exact win percentage during the season. What would be any different from having Sean Payton and Mike McCarthy? You're going to get the same damn results.
Hey, hold on. I want to answer this Deshaun Watson question before we get too far.
Here's the problem, though. He still got Jerry Jones meddling and everything. So go ahead, Smitty. Go ahead, Smitty.
I'm with you on that. I agree.
I'm going to tell you why Deshaun Watson don't get the same blame that Dak Prescott get. It's one thing and one thing only. Is no more debating it. He plays for the Houston Texans, and nobody give a damn. Let's be real, bro. Nobody cares if the Texans succeed or if they fail.
It is true.
Not realistically. We don't put them in Super Bowl contention at the beginning of the year. You put the Cowboys in the top 5, Eagles top 5, Chiefs top 5. You don't hear nobody talk about the Texans, and now he with the Browns, the worst organization in NFL. Nobody cares. He's in purgatory.
Like, here's what's so funny. My wife and all her in-laws, they all lifelong Browns fans. You think any of them give a damn?
Nope.
But hey, let's answer Ms. Nina's question. She stated anything else on the D Hop rumor. Now y'all know y'all ain't getting no.
I'll let you go first.
I got the clip if y'all want me to drop it.
I don't mean y'all gonna get it.
Nah, I don't
we can clear that up. We can clear that up since y'all, because that's the reason why I brought up the
No, play it real quick, bro. Play it real quick so close to respond.
I want y'all to play it.
I gotta clip it. Hold on.
Go ahead, because you're gonna respond.
Yeah, I am. Because I got some.
Go ahead. You can start now. I need to. I got the whole clip. The clip version didn't show up. I got the clip version, but let's see if
I would just put it to you like this. I get the question and I get the whole how he answered, and he got to the last one. He was like,
he's looking.
Oh, I'm about to say that's the clip you were trying to play.
Nah,
no.
Let me tell you about DeAndre Hopkins, man. Okay, so me personally, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing. To me, it sounded like he was a little salty because we didn't get him. We got Cooks instead. Let me tell you, man.
Dumbest thing y'all did. But go ahead.
D-Hop was lit. What'd you say?
Dumbest thing y'all did.
Why
y'all didn't get him.
Because okay, y'all brag about how Harry Roseman be flexing on these deals, right? Why would we hit our salary cap, like a big hit on our salary cap for him? What has he produced in the previous years, in the recent years? Nothing. I would take Cooks, production over DeAndre Hopkins right now.
Coles, I understand why you say that. I understand why you say that because he's.
It is. We only paying him $3 million this year, and for the next years, like we're not even breaking the bank for this guy. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for a number one receiver. We have that in CD Lamb. Cooks
Last time Brandon Cooks seen the Eagles, you see what happened, right?
He went to sleep.
You got to have a better comment for that. That carries.
Guess what? He had a chance to
play y'all
play
twice.
He had a
You
chance to play.
want to know why that carries the weight? Because y'all don't even have the player that did that play on the team.
But guess what? You're right. You're absolutely right, Cole. You're absolutely right, Cole. We do not have the player that did that to him. But guess what? He had an opportunity to play against us last year. What'd he do?
Who you talking about? Brandon Cooks?
Yeah. What'd he do?
He played for the Texans.
And he sat out. He sat out.
What happened?
So you think the Texans is going to make it to the Super Bowl? Come on, man. Y'all ain't making
it. No. We talk about the week we played him. He was clear healthily to play, and he sat out. He did not come to the game.
I'm sure
play.
on his list of things to do, he was not worried about playing the Eagles.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't trying to do that.
He wasn't going to play with the Texans, period. That dude wanted to get traded. That's why he sat out. He sat out.
But guess what? Just because you wanted to get traded and you don't get traded, shouldn't that tell you something? You getting paid either way, but you want to sit out because you wanted to get traded and you didn't. That don't tell you something, bro.
I don't blame him. Who, man? You know damn well how the Texans organization been. They've been horrible. A lot of players want to get out of them. JJ Watt. They let JJ Watt go out of respect. He wanted to get out there, mode. You know what I'm saying?
He told them, y'all trade me.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is the owners that told his players that they what they say was something horrible. Like they the slave.
The inmates are running the asylum.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Z-Man, they don't hear you though, because my man like to play the box too. Terrell Evans, he likes to play the box. Like he's not going to get a good hit.
Send me a clip of Terrell Evans knocking somebody out.
You right. He was in the Steelers defense.
That don't mean what team
you'll hit. You'll find out, bro. You know, I love it. I love it, bro.
Wrong, man.
I love it.
I'm not scared of y'all secondary.
I love it. You ain't gotta be scared of safety.
You know Matter of fact,
need to be scared of that.
See, that's the thing about. I love these.
Hold on. Hey, hold on, Stu. I went and clipped that shit.
Number 5.
Just for him.
That's a good one. That's a good question. Number 5.
Dak Prescott.
I like Dak Prescott.
Any of these young rookie quarterbacks stand out to you? Do you want to catch a ball from a?
Yeah, and you know what's so funny about situations of these podcasts is he had to say Dak Prescott. He knew that was his moment because that will bring the views in. And y'all know it. But D-Hop, man, to be honest, and I'm going to just...
Well, here's the thing about it.
Hold on, Stu. Let her finish, Stu. Let her finish, Stu. Let her put herself in that Stu.
I'll say something about D-Hop, man. You know, people need to hear this. So, in, March? This dude was at Dak Prescott's house working out with the guy, trying to be in Dallas. So now,
no. I remember that video. He was out at Dak's house. He was with Dez Bryant, bro. And Dez was the idea.
Facts. You see how you just trying to spin the narrative? You trying to spin the narrative.
I'm not spinning the narrative.
Dez Bryant and Dez was hyping up the idea, and he even said, "Hey man," he was like, "Yo, okay, Cowboys." He said, "Okay, Cowboys, what's up? If y'all want me, come get me." You want to know why he said that?
Let's listen to Cole.
He's his own agent. He worked out his own contract.
Y'all not listening.
That's why he's
being loud and wrong right now. He was at Dak's house too. That's what I'm saying. He was with. He was in Dallas. He was working out with Dez.
He's from Texas.
You're not listening. Open your ears, man. I'm telling you, he was at Dak's house too. I got the image to show you. You know, so I can pull it up. He was at Dak's house too. He was working out with them too. He was trying to get in with Dallas, but Dallas never hit him up because Dallas wasn't looking at him. They was like, "Hey, we're not gonna give up no second round pick. We ain't gonna give up no first round pick to the Cardinals. No, we can go ahead and get our guy over here and save money and keep our pick." You know what I'm saying? So he probably got a little salty. Nobody still didn't hit him up even after the draft. Wonder why?
No. He knew what.
If he's this, see, I Am Athlete, ESPN, they trying to make this dude be what they want him to be from the past. It's a reason why these teams are not touching DeAndre Hopkins.
Here's what's funny. He had already said that he was willing to work with teams about adjusting the contract.
Yeah, he was saying that about Dallas. He was saying that about Dallas too,
bro. That's where delusion comes in when you try to use an excuse that's not even plausible.
No, because it's more than that. He can analyze the money. No, let me explain. He can analyze the money. You know he represents himself, but he's still Cardinals property. And Cardinals wanted a second-round pick for this guy. They still haven't been moving from that. They own his rights. They own him. You know, it's a difference between him being a free agent.
Who did y'all draft in the second round this year?
I don't care who they trade.
I bet you wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't be as productive as DeAndre Hopkins is.
Probably not. We don't know. We don't know that. Because you know why? Now, even though I am not,
ain't that the way y'all took the dude Overshown or something? Overshown.
Yeah, Overshown was a third round, and I like his productivity. But I wasn't hype about his name is Schoonmaker. But he was a tight end. But let me tell you something. I wasn't high on him. But I do see good tape of him being a great blocking tight end as well. And that can go a long way for you. You never know what these players can do once they produce.
We got one. When that pick was made, I seen like 4 Cowboy streamers at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like they just got silent. And they just was like
because we didn't expect it. We wasn't looking at that. And out of all the mocks we did, we was like, nah, we ain't going that way. But let me tell you something about this. We did the same thing to Tyler Smith last year on our first round pick. And then he ended up becoming a straight baller.
Got most.
Cole, answer that question.
What? What's the question?
Answer that question down there.
Oh, I ain't even paying for some Wizards.
Yeah, how you expect him to get better if he don't got no true number one?
Lamb, dumbass. Come on, man.
Really?
Y'all asking stupid questions, man. Like I thought we were talking real.
Hold on, I didn't ask you.
I don't know.
I was just asking you to answer it. Because me, honestly, Coles, to be honest with you, I am on record basically saying that CeeDee Lamb ain't no number one, but then he proved himself. You know, he proved himself to be the number one receiver. That's why I had him over D Smitty. I had him over Smitty. But at the end of the day, you know, his best years was with Amari Cooper. You know, that's what we saw.
Oh, hold on. Listen.
Okay, I think I read it.
Clarify himself. He said he has only one receiver.
Okay.
Not a number one receiver. He's saying Cooks is old. He needs something for long term.
Yeah.
Long term. Cooks is only 1 or 2 year rental.
Yeah. Okay, I apologize as a man. I apologize for saying that.
Wasn't that receiver from that the Ravens got? Wasn't he available when the Cowboys?
Man, I wanted him.
Yeah, he was available.
Oh yeah, Zay Flowers.
I wanted us to get him, man. I ain't gonna even.
Coles did say he wanted Zay Flowers. I remember him saying it too.
I was so pissed when we didn't get him. I knew he was going to the Ravens. He just seemed like a Ravens kick. So when we didn't get him, I just said he going to the Ravens. I said it, man. I like this guy going straight to the Ravens. But he would have been great. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see what our other receivers. I mean, we got receivers that's still in this depth chart that has untapped potential, in my opinion.
Y'all got a lot of receivers though. Y'all got that Tolbert dude coming out this year.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to seeing what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
How long he been on y'all team?
1 year.
This is second year. This going into his second year, right, Cole? Mm-hmm. He was a rookie last year. He going into his second year.
This year is his second year.
This is second year. This will be his second year, and you know what I'm saying? Some of my homeboys, you know, they content creators. You know, we got West Coast Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I saw that. Hey, I apologize, man. I ain't you know what I'm saying? I don't even know you, man. So that was disrespectful on my end, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just getting mad because I'm like, dude, y'all ain't. Yo, you saying we don't got no number one receiver? No, that was like, dude, I felt like we was being disrespectful.
That's what I thought he said too.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I feel like Jalen Tolbert will make he'll make a jump. Now I'm counting on it. You know, I've seen his tape. I know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the coaches what they're gonna do, how they're gonna elevate his game. And I feel like Kellen Moore didn't put him in the right position to make plays when he was a rookie, and that's just being real.
Hold on.
You brought up Kellen Moore. I do have a question.
Hold on. Wait. The question first started with D-Hop, right?
Yeah,
he's not going to be Eagle, people. He's not going to be an
Y'all
Eagle.
got enough receivers. Y'all
Stop it. Stop it. He's not going to be
He would have to
Eagle.
come on a super discount to be an Eagle. Discount.
Hey, Jonathan Gannon would have to sit up there.
Hold on. I don't put that past D-Hop taking a super discount to come here because you got to think about it. D-Hop done already got seasons where he got many seasons where 1,000-yard receivers with trash quarterbacks. And he ain't been nowhere near competing for a championship. You talking about competing for chips with a guy like that? Because now you talking about legacy. Now you talking about legacy per potential Hall of Fame status for this dude.
I just don't see y'all making a move.
See a guy like that saying, hold on, man. If now we talking about this, because I can see I had trash quarterbacks and I ain't never going to have a chance to get near that. So I might as well get all the bread I can. But if I got a shot to get somewhere where I know I can compete for chips, I might be able to, I might sit back and say, hey, y'all go ahead and take a little bit of this off. Let's spread this out somewhere. Let somebody else.
Here's my thing about wide receivers, man. They're too hard to humble to that point where we will want him to be. You know, he will look at his legacy like, hey, I had the trash quarterbacks. I had over 1,000 yards. You know, I played with Kyler Murray and things like that. I demanded the ball there as well. And with us, he's going to take reps from AJ and also Devontae. Devontae is my favorite receiver on the team. I know what AJ Brown can do, but I don't want him to take away from Devontae. I don't want him to take away from Dallas Goedert.
But here's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like this. Also, over D-Hop's career, or especially lately, he's had a propensity to be able to miss games due to injury or something like that. If he's not being used as much and not having to be that number one guy so much, you can bring him in. Say, AJ, you want to sit AJ down for a play, but you still need that threat right there. You can put him down. You can sit him down, put D-Hop in. You could do the same or vice versa with Smitty. You can switch them around. Or maybe you in the red zone. You can sit Smitty down. Now you got AJ one side, D-Hop on another. You still got Goddard. You got all big body guys that you can throw the ball up to in the red zone. Look at it like that.
The only decent thing about having all them boys on the team is at no point will you not have a threat to go deep on the field.
Right. Exactly. And at no point where you have no point, you have no shot as a defense, a double team in any one of them. Because if you double one, the other two and the tight end running wide open, plus the running game, plus you got a mobile quarterback.
But I've seen D-Hop be the ultimate diva. And I don't want that. I don't want the camaraderie inside this locker room to be effective.
Look at where he was at and his quarterbacks he was playing with.
He had Watson. He had Watson.
You know, as a wide receiver, you are the most reliable and you're all they got. Hey, stop. Throw me the damn ball. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm paid to do. Throw me the ball.
Respect, man.
But now you get somewhere and you're not the only guy. You got other guys that's taking pressure off of you. Think of how much catch and run space he would have now if he's on one side, AJ on the other, Smitty in the slot. You got Goddard right there. And you still got to worry about DeAndre Swift and Jeff. Think of how much catch and run space all of them got. You could just take turns, dumping it to each one of them.
Hey, Stu, we're not saying it's not going to be. We're not saying it's not going to be good. We're saying that, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to take away from one of our main guys. It has to. It has to. You can't put too much in the gumbo, bro. You can't.
Only one ball. It's only 4 quarters.
You're right. It's only one ball.
And y'all run the ball more than anything, so that'd be a waste for him to be there.
Look, y'all not understand. some guys, I know what y'all, I get what y'all saying, but some guys at certain points in their career, they come to a point, go, look, I can compete for a championship,
He not
and
there
it's
yet.
not all on me.
He
Some
not there
guys,
yet.
we don't know that, man. We don't know.
He not there yet.
We can say he's not there until he shows us he's not there.
I just think he
I'm
probably
just
would be
throwing
better
the
off with
idea-
another team.
I'm just
Hold on.
throwing
Can
the
anybody
ideas of
can anybody
possibility.
tell me? Didn't he just get paid like 2 years ago?
I
Yeah,
think
it
he
was
did
4 years ago.
without saying.
2 years ago, he got paid, man. That man is not trying to come here and be fifth fiddle, fourth fiddle. He wants second, third shares of that rock.
Oh, he'd be
And
third.
here's the thing. I'm not saying
You gonna
look,
give up
I'm
Dallas
not
Goddard?
saying-
You gonna give up Dallas
I'm
Goddard
not
receiving
saying
yards?
it's-
I'm
not
sorry.
saying it's gonna
I didn't know
happen.
you was talking about him. So now, yeah, he's gonna be 4.
I'm not saying it's going to
In my
happen. I'm
opinion-
saying what could possibly, like I said, there could be times where, okay, AJ running on, he a little out of breath, whatever, need to take a breather. All right, let him come out, take a breather. Hey, D-Hop, go ahead in there. You still got
He's
that
not
threat
going to
out.
come to the Eagles to be a rotational receiver. That's goofy.
Exactly.
I'm not saying,
Respectful.
listen, I'm not saying he's coming here. I'm just
But
saying.
why you saying it though? Yes, you are.
What?
Yes,
Why
you
am I
are,
saying?
man.
I'm explaining the scenario that could be potential, that could actually be helpful if he were that type of guy. Be like, all right, cool. I'll take less to come and try to compete for a championship. That's a possible way to be used.
But do the Eagles?
And it's taking less off your body. Somebody who's been injured a lot lately over the past few seasons. It's something that help keep you healthier.
Listening to that conversation though, when he had with
Like,
I
think
Am
about
Athlete, he might be past it. You know what I'm saying? He did say something crucial. He said he was past the element of the game where he wanted to be a tutor or a mentor. So that it's only two things left. You either want to be the guy or you want championships.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if he said earlier he was before he would work with teams on you know what I'm saying, restructuring the contract or whatever. That's saying, hey, look, it ain't. We can spread the money out. We can rework this a different way. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to compete now. I'm trying to compete for that ultimate prize. And you gotta think, why would he want to do that to come here? Hey, let's not think. Our QB1 and him both from the same hometown. They both Houston boys.
Okay, but Cole, I had a question for you. What will be said about Dallas if Kellen Moore was somehow to become successful with the Chargers?
I expect him to be.
That's a good question, bro.
This. I expect him to have a good season with the Chargers. I expect them to have Justin Herbert throw for over 5,000 yards. What I don't expect them to do is beat good defenses. I don't expect them to make it far in the playoffs. I don't expect that. I expect the Chargers to be the Chargers, but Justin Herbert will have great numbers. You want to know why? Because he's going to throw the ball a lot. Kellen Moore is allergic to the run. We had to force this guy to run the ball when Dak got hurt. He didn't. He even admitted. He said it took him everything in his body not to throw. He wanted to throw the ball. He didn't want to run. Had we not ran the ball, we would have been losing those games. He wanted to stick with the same game plan that he had with Dak Prescott with Cooper Rush. So y'all have to
But hold on. Here, because here's what's funny to me. When did he start? When was he first y'all play caller? Wasn't it 2020?
No.
What was it?
He started calling plays in 2019. That's when he started being
2019.
Mm-hmm.
That was the year. After that year, y'all got rid of Jason Garrett, right?
Yeah. After 2019, Jason
Okay.
Garrett.
Okay, and then Mike McCarthy came in. Now, 2020, that was the year Dak got hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody kept talking about his statistic that year, how he was on pace to be a throw for over 5,000 yards that year. This, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody neglected to mention that year that he played 5 games. They were 1-4, and they would have been 0-5 had Dan Quinn had the Falcons that year not remembered. Hey, you don't have to wait 10 yards for the onside kick. You can go ahead and recover.
We wasn't 1-4.
Yeah, y'all were.
We wasn't 1.
Yeah, y'all were.
Oh, you said, oh yeah,
Y'all
1.
yes,
Yeah.
were.
My bad. I thought you said 4-1. My bad. Yeah, we
Y'all
was 1-4. We was horrible because we had a horrible defense. But let me tell you, I know you're going.
Kellen Moore calling the plays.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy was the head coach.
Was clock management. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you.
Clock manager. You said clock manager.
Yeah, he was clock manager. And I'm being real. Like,
I've been figuring out for the last 3 years what exactly does Mike McCarthy do? Like,
hey, and I said this, and check this out. And I said this in one of my tweets because my guy Coach Walt, you know what I'm saying? He asked me a question about it, you know, we had the weapons, we had all that stuff. We could have won Super Bowls with the rosters we had. And I agreed. I said, but guess what? We got Jerry Jones as the owner, the GM, president of this team. He kept Jason Garrett, 8-8 Jason Garrett for 10 years. 10 years. We had great rosters. You know what I'm saying? We've been dealing with a clown organization. And I'm gonna say that all the time. I said they finally actually did something different this year that they haven't done in a long time. And that was to be involved in free agency, make some trades. And they actually finally gave full control of the team to Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy, and they're stepping out the way. Because that's something they always did. They wanted to be a part of it. They wanted somebody to control. They're not doing that no more this year. So that's why I'm like, okay, that's why I'm pumped up, ready to see how this team gonna play. But I'm with you. Kellen Moore did call good play. I'm not saying that he was trash. I'm just saying he stuck at adjustments. Once he run into that big, he can knock down all the little dogs, but when he run to that big dog, aka the 40
pain as him being a bad play caller. Maybe it's just maybe they didn't let him call the plays he wanted to because Jerry Jones do too much.
Like here's my
Gatorade. Jerry
Jones went now after that long speech. I had to get a little, squeeze. But you know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones left all the responsibility with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was like Jason Garrett to them. You know what I'm saying? He was like their adopted child. That's why I'm glad he gone, man. Like, no, he got to go. Tired of that.
All right, here's a question because you said y'all should have won plenty of championship cup, few in the past few years, huh? So my question is, if y'all had good rosters and y'all should have won a few of them in the past few years, let's not forget y'all been through 2 head coaches. You're on your 2nd head coach. You've already been through 2 coordinators. You're on your 3rd coordinator. At some point, you have to stop looking at the coaches and play callers and start looking at the players. At what point does it ever become that your quarterback is not good enough? Because here's my question, Cole, and this is why I say this. Do you understand that they are medical clinical trials that have been lasted shorter than Dak's pro career? And guess what? The results are the results. Dak Prescott is going into his 9th year as a starter. And in the playoffs, it is factual, inconsistent. He has been inconsistent up and down every year. And every year, there are always signs that show you what's going to happen when you come close to those, when you come face to face with those top defenses. At what point?
I feel like that first 49ers game, I feel like that was more of a mental mistake than him doing something with the ball. He actually made a great play. I felt like he should have just gave the ball to the referee and got out the way so he could spike it. He tried to do all the extra stuff and knew the referee had to touch the ball.
With the first 49ers playoff game, I see people in what the national media would do to a lot of fans brain. They focus and they keep replaying that same play like that was the end all be all of the game when it wasn't. No. Before you say something, we had 14 penalties in that game. 14 defensive penalties. Someone was offensive. Dak didn't cause those penalties. When you have 14 penalties, that can affect the mental of the game because you constantly getting pushed back, or they're constantly pushing the offense front. You're getting gassed and tired because oh yeah, we made this penalty. It's 1st and 20. You know what I'm saying? Like it's situations like that that's mental. So how can your quarterback? How you expect to shine when he had to make up for lost ground so much time? Not even Jalen Hurts can do that. 14 penalties. That's self-inflicting wounds. That's just being real. Now come on.
Okay, I get that. That's why I say sometimes it's players over plays, man. Sometimes it's the players that got to take. You can't always keep pointing to coaches and saying, "Well, this guy didn't do this or didn't call this right."
I said that played horrible in the last game, in the last playoff game against the 49ers. He did play bad. I mean, he threw 2 interceptions, 2 costly interceptions. You know what I'm saying? That caused the game.
They took points away from y'all, and they got points off of them. So
exactly, because our defense showed up. Our defense showed up to play until the one leaked out on them. But had we made those plays, had we scored, then we would have won the game. So yes, I did put blame on that. I also put blame on Kellen Moore because his play scheme was weak when we lost Tony Pollard. When you lost Tony Pollard, you should have had a game plan. What are we going to do without Tony now? Oh, put Malik Davis in. You want to just stick to Zeke? Malik Davis had good play. See, this is one thing I liked about y'all Eagles team. Y'all are running back by committee. They got this mindset where they feel like one guy got to do it all. No, you got 3 good backs. Rotate them out. Keep them fresh legs. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore didn't do that. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Then whenever he lost his guy, oh, man, I ain't studied for this test. I don't know what to do now. Let's just go ahead and throw Zeke out. He might do the same thing Tony Pollard did. No. His fat ass could even run down the field. You know what I'm saying?
The problem with me ain't even that. The problem to me is like the fact that y'all have piss poor Tony Romo, and then y'all went to Dak, and he just as bad in the playoffs.
Tony Romo.
Don't they got the same record?
Yeah.
Tony Romo. But yeah, Tony Romo. Now Tony, he turned the ball over. I didn't really care for Tony Romo, man. I wasn't a Tony Romo fan. I knew what was gonna come with him.
He had some good stats though. No cap.
Yeah, he got good stats.
If you look at his yards and
to
like
me,
that, he got good stats.
He wouldn't have got the job done, man. Because we expected turnovers to come from Romo. I called him turnover Romo. You know what I'm saying? That's all he did. I remember I could never forget when we had that shootout against the Broncos that year. And it was just too perfect. And I said, he about to throw an interception. And he did, man. You know what I'm saying? So, no. People be hyping up Tony Romo. That dude, I'd rather take Dak over Romo.
But here's what's funny. Y'all always say that Dak doesn't have a history of turning the ball over. Y'all keep acting like turnovers is just mainly interceptions. No. He fumbles too. And I remember clearly, there was a year that Dak came second in the league in lost fumbles. There was a year that Dak came first in the league in lost fumbles. There's another year where he was second in the league in interceptions. And in this past year, he tied for the lead in interceptions, and he missed 5 games. So Lord knows if he wouldn't have missed those 5 games, he probably would have been the sole leader of interceptions. Dak has a history of turnovers. It is in his DNA. Y'all just choose to try to focus on, it's just the interceptions, or is it? No, fumbles count too. So
he hurt fumble the ball in the Super Bowl.
Yo,
no, he didn't.
I know it's coming. I seen the setup.
I'd rather my quarterback. I'd rather my quarterback fumble all those balls in the regular game than in the Super Bowl when it matters.
Hey, bro, you need to be a politician.
Can't make it that far.
Hey, bro, you need to be a politician, bro. That was good. And that was good
I
because
had to do it, man, because I really didn't have nowhere to go.
You know what?
I had nowhere to go
What
when
he
he said
failed to
that.
realize is every time he says that, he's literally insulting Dak Prescott.
he
Because
is.
literally, he's insulting Dak.
I'd rather
Because
Dak have all those
notice where he said that happened. Dak didn't fumble where?
Hey,
Right, because Dak can't get there. Dak can't get there. He can't get there. You're insulting.
I said you got me. That's why I said.
Yeah, he got him just as close as the last quarterback y'all had.
Yeah, I said you got me. That's the only reason I said that. I was like, that's all I had. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said he was a good politician. He could have been a politician, man. Politician.
But here, hold on. I got a question, Cole.
Yeah.
When y'all kept saying, or other members in your fan base were saying that Jalen Hurts is only playing that well because of the roster around him. Like Micah Parsons said, and a lot of your fan base admitted. Why does nobody say that very same thing about guys like Joe Burrow and them and stuff like that? Those guys have teams around them. They've always had teams. When Patrick Mahomes first started playing, he had teams around. He had Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and other weapons around him. They brought in what was the boy? Sammy Watkins. They brought him and all those other boys. Why was nobody saying those same things about those guys, but they were saying it about Jalen? I'm trying to figure that out, Cole.
I can ask the same question about a lot. I can ask the same question. You know what I'm saying? They could say the same thing about Justin Herbert. Yet they always have him in the top, the top 5 quarterback on their top quarterback list. You know what I'm saying? Dude got all these weapons. He always had weapons ever since he's been in the league. But they come up short. He finally made it to the playoffs and they lost. You know what I'm saying? So I can say the same. I can ask the same thing. My quarterback gets blasted on every media network. He been getting dogged out. So I don't really have too much sympathy for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? My quarterback getting drugged through the mud.
Hold on. Here's the difference between your quarterback and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has been in the league 3 years. He's been a starter for 2, and he was just in the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott has been in the league since 2016, and he has been no further than the divisional round. He has 2 playoff victories. He has 2 playoff victories and 4 losses. Jalen Hurts, in 2 years as a starter, has the same amount of playoff victories and half the losses.
You know who else Jalen Hurts bypassed? Tony Romo.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Romo. So do you think? So is that a quarterback? Is that a Dak problem or a organization problem? Because our front office, come on, it's an organization problem.
I would say it's both of them. The organization for not doing enough and your quarterback turning the ball.
Dak Prescott haven't been.
No. Stu. No. They did enough for Dak.
What they do? What did they do?
Listen, hear me out. They had an offensive line. They gave you Amari Cooper, and they replaced Witten with Schultz. Schultz wasn't no slouch.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Started off as a slouch. We had to build him up, and don't ever.
Wait. Did you
disrespect Jason Witten saying he the same talent as Dalton Schultz?
I'm talking about going out. I'm talking about going out. Nobody said that. Okay. Hear me out. I said going out with Jason Witten. Was Dalton Schultz. At the end, they got Dalton Schultz, and he was the same as the last couple years of Jason Witten's career. He wasn't. And then on top of that, you give Dak Prescott a top 5, if not one of the top 3 running backs in the league in Ezekiel Elliott at the time. Mm-hmm. You had players. Y'all had players. Y'all might not have the top defense, but y'all had players to the point where that team could have got y'all somewhere, and y'all didn't.
And then the year before,
what happened? Y'all deferred to the coaches.
Yeah,
y'all deferred to the coaches.
Okay, let me ask you this, King DV.
Go ahead.
You make solid points, but they're not too solid in my opinion. So
cool.
you got me with the offensive players. The Cowboys always had stars in the offensive side. Guess where all those stars came from? All those stars came from the draft. We never had somebody from the from free agency. The only, offensively free agent move that we made was Amari Cooper, which we gave away. You know what I'm saying? But we always neglected the defense. So you mentioned the playoff games of Dak Prescott. One of y'all said something about Dak Prescott always played bad in the playoffs. That's a false narrative. That's false. Dak Prescott played great in the playoffs. Let me hear you. Dak Prescott played great in the playoffs in 2016, his rookie year.
How he played great? He started out down by 3. He started out down by 3 scores.
Hold on, is that the Seattle game? Is that the Seattle game?
No, I'm talking about against Aaron Rodgers.
He started out down 3 scores. How did he play great?
He outplayed Aaron Rodgers. The numbers show it. And
the numbers show it because they were playing a prevent defense in the second half. Y'all were down 3 scores.
Are you really going to use that?
He wasn't playing good. He was fun.
Y'all would have been doing the same thing if Jalen Hurts was like that. Come on, man. We're talking ball right now, man. See, I can't even have a conversation with you without you.
Because you're not even talking facts.
Yes, I am, bro. It's football.
Hold on now. I want to hear what he said. He said he played a good game. I thought it was a game against Seattle y'all had that he played pretty good.
I didn't even get a chance to get
that. That was a good game. I give him that one. The game against Seattle, that was a damn good game.
All I said was Dak Prescott outplayed Aaron Rodgers in that game. The defense.
No, he did not.
You want to bring up the stats, man? The stats don't lie.
Dude, the stats don't tell the story of the damn game, bro, and you know that.
His QBR was better than Aaron Rodgers.
I watched the game. Y'all was down 28-3. He was not playing good.
And he came back, right?
They was playing prevent.
But he came back, right? Prevent means prevent scores, right? Did they prevent
No, that means prevent big plays.
Did they prevent it, though?
Y'all was dinking and dunking down the field.
Did it work?
Y'all were dinking and dunking.
Did y'all win that game? Did y'all win that game?
No, they did not.
They lost, right? They lost. So no matter, the 28-3 was a deficit he couldn't overcome.
He came back as a rookie. Now let me continue because
you lost.
Okay, 2018. He had his first playoff win against Russell Wilson. Everybody was baptizing his ass back then. No, don't say he was trash. He was.
No, I said he was good. That was a damn good game.
He went out there. He balled out and beat them. Then he went to the Rams. He still balled out in that game. Guess who let him down? The defense. We didn't stop the run, bro. Come on. Do I have to run these games back? I'm gonna do a show and I'm gonna go ahead and just play film study on the whole game because y'all seem to forget that defense got to stop scoring, right?
Hold on, we just lost the Super Bowl due to that.
Right, bro. This is exactly what I was about to say. So when we say this about the Super Bowl, why is that's not a fact for us?
Because y'all see the reason I bring up the stuff.
So hold on, wait. Before you answer, you can put Jason Garrett on the bus, Kellen Moore on the bus, all your defensive coordinators and all that under the bus. And when we say Jonathan Gannon lost us the biggest game on the stage, the biggest game you can go to,
I said that he's the reason.
Oh.
I said Jonathan Gannon was trash. I admit that to y'all. I'm just bringing up. Yeah. See, this is what I do. When I see y'all taking jabs at my quarterback, y'all best believe if I find some jabs that I can throw back at y'all, I'm gonna use it. And that's what I use. I mean, come on, Devontae Smith snitched on that dude, man. Hey, shout out to my guy Ball Smith and Law Nation because they made a good film with him on the little jury stand pointing, bro. That's what he did, man. Y'all can try to analyze.
No, he didn't. Because like I said, the story of the game, y'all don't tell it. Y'all don't tell the story of the game because nobody wants to tell. Miles Sanders also fumbled that game, but he got called back. He said the offense. He did not say Jalen Hurts. He said the offense.
Jalen Hurts did from the bottom, man. He fumbled the ball too.
He did.
He talking about him too, man. We just pointing at Jalen Hurts because y'all love to throw Jalen Hurts in our face. y'all keep on saying he's 24 years. I don't care how old the dude is. I mean, like y'all keep on saying
And he's still better than Dak Prescott.
I can care less if he's 2. He's still mid to me. I'm just playing. He ain't.
He's still better than Dak Prescott.
I'm a big man. I'm
We
still
big man like
really
that, bro.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how he gonna do this year. Because
Hey, we hitting that good sweet
Better than that.
2-hour mark. So hey, I'm gonna get everybody
Yeah.
final thoughts, man. Y'all tell me something interesting y'all want me to know. We're gonna start with Coles, man. Coles, tell me something about your team, man. You hoping to see this year. And who's somebody that we don't know about that could possibly be a breakout player? And I ain't talking about October because I know about him.
yeah, hey, I'm looking forward. We started OTA, so I'm looking forward to seeing how our running back room gonna be. I believe that a lot of people are overlooking Ronald Jones, man. Like, yeah, we seen him with the Chiefs, we seen him with the Bucks, but I seen good potential in him. I don't think he a scrub in the way that we plan that we're going to do our offense. We're going to be running back by committee. See, us Cowboy fans, we used to seeing you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like a run back. I'm trying to a workhorse. We used to a workhorse type of back. Running back by committee, fresh legs. That's what I'm looking for, and we're not asking him to do everything. So he may be good and effective on our line. And a player, I'm really hyped about our defense. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what Overshawn gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's gonna be a bullet when it comes to that working in the middle and also on the edge. Dan Quinn know how to use his guys, man, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do on our defensive side.
Stu, give me something, baby.
All right. You know what I'm looking forward to right now with the team is I want to see the battle between, the competition level between our O-line and D-line. You know what I'm saying? Keep them boys at tip top. And I want to see who's going to come out of that guard spot, that right guard spot. And the player I see this year that I want to see the most do his thing is I'm waiting to see Nakobe Dean on the field this year. I want to see Nakobe get it in this year. So I know he hungry. I know he waiting for it. So he waited his time. He paid his dues and sitting there watching and learning. So I want to see what he can do.
Well, DV, you next, man.
Oh, so basically, I want these dogs. I want to see how hungry these dogs are. I know they comfortable playing with each other and everything like that. But look, this is Philadelphia, bro. It's a different beast to the point where we're expecting hard hits. We're expecting getting to that quarterback. The trenches needs to be intact. Period. So on top of that, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Ringo, all these young guys that we got, Sidney Brown, all these young guys that we got. I want to see how it doesn't even start in the season. It starts in training camp. I want to see them compete. I want them to compete for their position. I'm gonna be eyeing that. I want to see how hungry they are, man. And just like Stu said, I want to see, because he's been on a little interview run lately, Nakobe Dean, and I want to see what he brings, man. With the size and everything like that. A lot of people didn't want him because of the size. A lot of people didn't want him because of that pectoral injury. I want to see what he's going to bring, because he said he could have played last year, but we were on a run to the point where the coaches didn't think it was been the right time. I want to see what he does now, period. Whereas though that is nobody standing in his way. And, in Georgia, he was the leader. I want him to be one of the leaders on that defense to the point where we know where we blitz and we know what position we need to be in, and we need to get to this quarterback, and we need to cause more turnovers. And he needs to get to that outside when a running back gets to the outside like he was doing in Georgia. That's what I want to see.
And give me a player that you're looking forward to bringing something different to our organization.
Like I said, Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean has to be. Okay. I'm not going to say he's up there with Brian Dawkins, but he has to bring that edge. Somebody has to bring that edge to that defense to the point where it's like, yo, you don't want to play. You don't want to play around with us. We can't have the same thing that we had in that Super Bowl, whereas though that, we weren't able to get to the quarterback, and then also we was playing to prevent. Showing the side is a big piece. I'm just excited about the whole defense in itself. I don't have no questions about the offense. Just
are y'all sold on the side? If he don't blitz a lot, what y'all feel about it?
I'm cool if he don't blitz a lot. I want him to make it look different, though. You know what I'm saying? With Gannon, I seen a lot of stagnant defense. Every time you look up, you kind of knew the defensive call without even knowing the defensive call. And I'm sitting at home. I want him to disguise it. You could play cover 2 all night, but if it looked like cover 6, it looked like cover 4, it looked like cover 3, it looked like a blitz, you might confuse somebody.
What if the productivity is less than what Jonathan Gannon produced? And I think
it will be. I think it will be because he has more players to develop. Jonathan Gannon kind of got players that were already into that position where you knew what you had.
Yeah,
he got a lot of younger guys, so you're gonna have to put them in positions where it's a little bit easier because they're trying to ease their way into the motion of the game. If you throw them out there and then you expect them to do a hard like Carter, yeah, he a great prospect, but can I actually right now put my foot down and say, hey, he Hargrave?
It take 3 years for a defensive lineman to get their step. That's fast.
Yeah.
So how you feel about our defensive line?
I said that before. I said it takes those D-line and some of those D-line and O-line guys a little longer to really find their groove in the NFL coming out of college because, you know what I'm saying, first of all, especially that first year, you got combine, pro days, and then you got rookie mini camps and training camp and OTAs and all that. You really ain't got no time to put no rest in to get some of that, you know what I'm saying, get that rest in for your body to actually accumulate with it. And then you still got to build your NFL body up. You got to learn you got to learn your sets, your attack points, where all your moves or whatever. You got to get it. So it takes a few years with the lines, especially on D-line. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is what I love about the fact that everybody say, oh, we just picked George. No, we picked players that were supposed to be gone off the board long before we got to them. So what we got them at, it was such a value that you couldn't pass on them. Yeah. That's what makes our draft. That's why everybody was so high on our draft, because we got guys at places where they weren't even supposed to be. Kelee Ringo wasn't supposed to be there in the 4th round. He was supposed to be going second or third, late second, early third. But we got him at 105. Mauro Jomo was supposed to be going in the 4th. We got him with our last pick. You know what I mean? So all of our picks was based. I think Jalen Carter, that was the best player in the draft, and we got him at 9.
Yeah, I believe y'all probably might get Sue, depending on how y'all season goes.
So that's why I'm like, this D-line, you got the right amount of vets over with our young guys too. Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to this offseason is hoping my quarterback has significantly improved again over the last year to this year, because I put a lot of eggs in that basket. I talked a lot of trash behind Jalen Hurts. So if he can improve just a little bit more again, then everything I've said is okay. But somehow, if the gods come down and put a hand on him and he regress, I don't think hard work. But listen, one thing my granddaddy told me when I was a kid: if you work hard, and you put the effort in, you get the results back.
Hey, check this out. I'm not looking for his failure. I want him to be a great guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going down an African American quarterback in this league. I ain't like y'all.
No, you just down to Eagles.
You know what I'm saying? I want our brothers to, you know what I'm saying, be successful in the league, you know. But I know how y'all Philly folks is, man. If that dude regress, if he have like a bad season, like something, y'all gonna turn on him. And I don't want.
No, he get 2 years. He get 2 years. If he was to have a bad season this year,
if he ain't gonna like it, Super Bowl hangover.
Nah, we gonna get, if we play bad this year, we gonna go out in a Super Bowl hangover, give him a chance to get back. We just got
y'all
the second year.
go ahead,
The
y'all
second
do.
year.
No, they did Embiid the way they did Embiid because
Cole.
he has been consecutively doing the same thing for the last 5 years, not getting out of the second round.
Right. Hey,
He
Coach,
been
you ain't
doing-
had to bring that
he
up,
been
bro.
doing with-
That's an open wound, bro.
He's been doing the us on basketball with that, and
I'm
Tony
just
Romo
saying
been
that's how
doing
y'all
y'all.
do in Philly. Like y'all do the same thing to Carson Wentz. When
Yeah,
Carson
Embiid
Wentz-
is Tony Romo.
He Tony Romo slash Dak can't get past the second round.
At least Embiid won something. Tony Romo couldn't get no MVP, so you know what I'm saying. At least he won something. Y'all crazy, man.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all boys for coming on, man.
Hey,
We hit the 2-hour mark, man. Everybody subscribe. I don't think Stu got a page yet, but Stu seemed like
I
he
ain't
working on
started
one.
mine yet. I'm as soon as I get some free time during the summer and stuff, I'm gonna. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about for D-Hop. Money nights, championships better.
Until next week.
Peace.
But to tell me I came out with DeAndre Swift over Bijan.
Jordan Davis, because still play the same